So during the communist times, they installed these bunkers along the coastal areas of Albania, stop like invasion from Greece and Italy, and also stop people from leaving the country. Over there, it's a piece of Berlin Wall. Don't know what that is. I think that's similar to communist times. So this here is an example of what would happen if you were bad in Albanian days, if you descended. That's into a coal mine. These beams would basically, well, the archways to get into the mines. So you'd be doing a lot of hard. This is the pyramid of Tirana. Back in the day, this used to house the remains of the communist dictator, and then after the fall of communism, they just reburied him at a civilian cemetery nearby. So it looks pretty abandoned and stuff, but you know, it's a reminder about the past of what life is like under the wall. The pyramid, nothing. It's empty. Sorry, I'm nearly attacked by a dog. Gotta be careful in this part of Europe. Wild dogs, they might have rabies. So that's why a lot of these stray dogs, they get vaccinated and they got like a tag in their ear. But that dog was a civilian dog. And now I just bought this biscuit from the shop. It looks like an oversized macaroon, like the French stuff, but it tastes like a music bar from all my years of growing up in Australia and England, you know. That's quite nice, 80 lek, so not even a euro. Right here, this is Mother Teresa Square, the most famous Albanian of the 20th century. President's office is behind me. They filmed there. Just some buildings. There's a park nearby. I think that's a museum. And that's another government building. So this is the royal mausoleum of the Albanian royal family. It says here it was built in 1935 for the Queen Mother Sadie, so she was buried here. But in World War II it was destroyed, so her remains were taken to France. Remember when King Zog I died, he was buried in France, and his remains weren't reburied in Albania till a couple of years ago. Queen Susan, she was born in Australia, where I was from, in Waverley, not far where my father used to live. She married King Lika in the 1960s or 70s, and they lived in South Africa when they had their only son, who's the current king of the Albanian royal family. She died in 2004 of lung cancer. And so she was like the second Australian to ever be part of a royal family after Queen Mary, who's in the Danish royal family. Unfortunately it's locked, but yeah. I guess it's how it... Oh, yep, yeah, so. See, the thing with like royal tombs and mausoleums is they're not always open to the public most of the time. I mean, the ones in Stockholm where the last king and queen are buried, they're buried on an island and they're only open in the summer months. When I was in Norway, I couldn't visit the former king and queen's tomb because that part was closed in January. I've never been out to Windsor to visit the last king and queen of England's tomb. Who else? Yeah, in Malaysia, I don't think I've seen any royal tombs anywhere. Sure. Yeah. So, I mean, the hilarious thing is that, like, where the royal mausoleum is, there's actually like a whole bunch of benches, and I think there's like a restaurant nearby. I mean, there's a restaurant hotel right here, so it's neatly tucked away, shall we say. So just around the corner is the former royal palace, which I think is like now the parliament or the president's office or some sort of government building. Because like in Greece, when the royals were overthrown, the royal palace actually became the parliament of Greece. So over there in the distance is a big white statue. This is some guy holding a shield. It's too far to walk, but I'll look it up online. Now, over there, we've just been to, that's where the former royal palace is. I don't want to take any photographs, there's police everywhere. I mean, I think it's now the president of Albania lives, or some prime minister. So this is quite impressive to me. I believe it's a Skopje. It's 288 kilometers. This came from Pristina yesterday, so I travelled 253. Been to Sarajevo recently, so that's 384. And I was in Podgorica, 150. It's quite hilarious to see a busk of the current Pope Francis as he came to Albania on the 21st of September 2014. And right behind his busk is a former mausoleum. You know, they call it the Tirana pyramid. So that was a mausoleum of the dictator. Did I say his name properly? But it's got an X in it. Hosa or something. I have to look. It's right here. They've got another type of monument which is similar to the newborn monument in Kosovo. It just says "I love Tirana." A lot of people just vandalize it, but I like the way they put the shape of a heart in a cage right over there. Press it. Oh, cool! Check it out. They got a whole bunch of abandoned communist busks. I mean, look, there's Stalin, Lenin, one of those flag-waving people over there. It's massive, though. So this house over here, it looks like it was either a royal palace built, or it was part of the communist days. Because I mean, they got this insignia on the front gate, you know, with a helmet and stuff. Not too sure if it is a royal coat of arms or not. But then, there's another one